Do you remember the first time I saw your tattoo?
Yeah, you were trying to wash it off, but it didn't want to come.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashley, a third-generation Holocaust survivor. Today, we're gonna meet Grandma Betty, and she's gonna share her story about being a Holocaust survivor. Come on in and help me get ready. Grandma Betty was born and raised in a small town in Hungary. She grew up in a religious family, so she was always very connected to Judaism. When my grandmother arrived to Auschwitz, she was young and fit, so she was sent to work. Unfortunately, her mother and her young cousins were not deemed fit to work, so they were sent off to the gas chambers.
That's my cousin, that's my brother, that's my father. He will never be without a hat. He was a very, very religious man. When we were in the carol car, the train stopped and it was near the crematorium, but we didn't know. And my father wanted to know what's going on. He moved the Venetian blind and looked out what he could see. And it was smoke. It was screaming. So many Jewish people dead. You wouldn't believe it if you wouldn't see it. We came to hell, and the SS man was standing there with a machine gun all around us. And I was hugging my sister, and I told her, let's pray. And then we started to say, Shema Yisrael, help us, help us. God, whom we love so much, couldn't hear us, couldn't hear us.
What did it mean to grow up Jewish?
Davening by heart, I was always doing it, and I was so proud of it to be a Jew.
So when you came to the United States in 1950,
Yes.
did you feel like you were safe to practice Judaism how you did back in Hungary?
Oh yes, oh definitely, definitely. We had kosher home.
And you were free to go to shul,
Oh, yes.
synagogue
Oh,
for Shabbat and the holidays.
yes, 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 we did that all.
A lot of my generation feels like we're more spiritually connected. We may not be as observant or religious. I sometimes drive my car on Shabbat. And, you know, sometimes there were occasions when I had to work over Shabbos, but I think even though we may not be as observant, it really has a lot to do with spending time with family. And I just remember just the smell of the stuffed chicken and your stuffing and matzo ball soup, and that's something that I want to continue eventually when I have a family, making Shabbat and having special time.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So why is it important to teach children in America about the Holocaust?
First of all, about the Holocaust, it's just a terrible thing what happened to the Jewish people. It should never, ever happen again.
I think it's crucial that children learn about the Holocaust because they need to know about what our people went through. Working as a nurse, it really makes me angry when people try and say that mask mandates and vaccination mandates are similar to, you know, what people went through in the Holocaust.
No way. Oh my God. How could even say something like that?
How important was it for you to get a higher education or go to college and get a degree?
You need money for college. I had no way. We didn't care what it was. We just looked for a job to make some money. We wanted to get back to Jewishkeit. We wanted to be able to go and get the kosher chicken. And that was a big, big thing for us.
You know, I'm the first person in our family to have a master's degree. It was always really important for me to establish myself in my career, to be financially independent, and then I'll worry about getting married and having kids.
You're a smart girl and you know what you want for your life, and I'm just so proud of you.
Grandma, if I married someone non-Jewish, would you be okay with that? Would you come to the wedding?
Definitely not. I don't like it. I brought up Jewish and that's all I know about it. I don't want to mix marriages. Don't even think about it.
Okay.
I know and I trust you.
I think it's more accepted now, but for me myself, I would only want to marry someone Jewish.
That's good to hear.
So what do you think about Israel and Zionism?
I saw Israel. It's a beautiful country. I couldn't believe it that I was really there. Israel should live for a long time and a lot of people should support it.
Today is crazy how quickly news spreads. You have the news on TV, you have the paper, you have the internet, but you also have social media. I think people don't realize that when you attack the Israeli people and Israel as a state, it can come across as anti-Semitic.
In Hungary, we didn't have no news. It's not like here. It's everything you could read. It's so different.
I think it's really important for people to know that you can support Israel and not always agree with the political leaders or the politics that are involved in the state of Israel. You know, in America, not everybody loves the president and not everybody agrees with the president's decisions, but you still can be proud to be American and can love our country. And so I think the same is for Israel.
I'm not the person who would criticize Israel or, you know, because I love Israel, because we have to have Jewish people, Jewish state.
This is something for you. You're gonna open it up.
Fine smile inside. Oh my God. Oh, I wanna thank you.
I love you.
Have a good trip home.
Love you.
Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.